Hmm. I'm guessing it's going to be this first. Should be fine. And from here, I need to hit the crossroad and go straight south. Actually, I need to go south and through it.
Somebody help me! Ah! You're not getting away from me! The bastard! Stop him, someone! You won't get away with this! You're not getting away from me! Hey! Stop him, someone! Shit! Yeah, boss. You'll get what for.
We're on this fight. Will the villager win? Villager with a kick and misses, and a couple of hooks. The bandit, a couple more strikes. The villager miss. Bandit with a couple more. Good one. We're looking. Couple of misses. Ooh, good hits by the villager.
Is that all you've got?
And a miss with a kick. Oh, a couple of big hits. A miss.
Ah, fuck!
Good hit. And a miss. Ooh. Oh, and a big kick.
Shit, leave me be. Enough, you win.
little dark in the woods. Okay, where is... This house further down. If I keep on going, I will funnel around to where I need to be.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
Can I help at all?
Certainly. You can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How's everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People who are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is...
Okay, here's another timed quest.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, What else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power. Tell me more. All right.
Okay, I need to go north now.
Yeah.
I can't see. I need some daylight here.
Hey, who's there? Well now, look what's come crawling. Hey, come here. Bring it on. Christ, have mercy on me. I surrender. What's going on? No! Gone weak at the knee. Dear God. Ow. Is that all?
Okay. Good job, boy. Might have to cross the river. Thanks, boy. I need that.
Get him!
Okay.
I can't just drop everything and leave.
I'm hunting, but I don't see anything.
for heel, mutt. Let's hunt some hare.
Back in the Sessile Woods again. Damn, we're not seeing anything. No rabbits, nothing. Oh boy.
Heel. Let's hunt some hare.
Alright, let's give this to our girl.
For the love of...
I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. Everything here is fine. Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly. He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to... He just needs to sleep. He just needs to sleep. I'm not needed here. Everything here is fine.
What do you want?
You look alright?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they reband?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I've got bandages, so I can take care of it.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. Good luck to you.
Yeah, shit. What's going on?
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Okay.
That's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive.
I just won't get any sleep.
And the master told me if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian could set on us.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
God be with you.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
God be with you.
He just needs to sleep. You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of, but others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I just won't get any
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided?
I've...
Oh, whoops.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given.
Okay, what do you need, my
Once
guy?
the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement.
Okay.
I can't believe your conscience lets you...
I know. I'm ashamed.
Yeah, I know.
Even so.
You're not the only...
Thank you. What happened to Philip?
Philip?
He's unconscious. He's shivering and he has a fever.
Ah, I didn't know that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others. Then he got worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely. Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
Okay.
I'd like to learn a bit of everything.
Can you now? But to me...
I do.
In that case, you've come to the right place. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull...
Clear.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the men...
Okay.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back.
Don't worry. How do I...
You see,
Where is it they're not supposed to grow?
between the mint...
Do you know anything?
I'm not an ex.
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks. Would you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested. Wouldn't you rather? Well,
Oh, it's not the basics. That's waking you up.
Let's have a word about.
Aye?
I need to pull everything off the thing.
What about this?
More.
Very well.
Oh, don't sell the boar.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Where is she?
Greetings.
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
I'll go and take.
I won't get
God
any
be with
sleep.
you.
Hold on, what is my... I have first aid 3.
For the love of...
About the man. My God.
And what?
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. Your friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly.
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
What happened to Philip?
I can't sleep again.
There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days among the corpses. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go. God be with you.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Done.
New thing in strength from... Okay. A purple plant from the herbarium. What? I might have to ask him again. I'm not sure what he wants.
How do I know which...
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look
Where is it they're not supposed...
between the Mint and the Eyebright.
Take care now.
How do I know...
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and thistle look like.
Where is it they're not supposed to...
Between the Mint and the...
Farewell.
Mint and the Eyebright. So the Mint and the Eyebright are the only things that's supposed to be in here? Whoops. Get out of my way, mutts. Did I mess this up? To be honest, I probably did.
How do I know...
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a
Dandelion,
stinging nettle,
nettle, and thistle. Okay.
How can I...
You see, this is the part
Where is it?
between the Mint.
Take care now.
So Mint and Eyebright. So you only want Mint and Eyebright to be there. Okay. I was doing what I needed to do.
done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there?
I may have picked a couple.
If it's only a couple, I'm going to check with my... Farewell.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Hmm. It could be that.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Hold on. What's my quest log here? Insomniac fall asleep.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Yeah?
Hopefully I have what you...
Good luck to you.
Were you satisfied?
You said it was finished, but I took a... Off you go. Take care now.
Okay then. Prepare oil.
I can't. I just can't.
A handful of poppy.
I can't sleep again.
This'll. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Oil. Put the poppy.
I can't. I just can't.
Where's the what?
I can't. I just can't.
There. Okay. Just fall asleep, guy.
I've got something for you.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Oh, thank you. See you.
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selfless dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
I'm taking care of the wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka. You're not needed here.
Johanka doesn't need anything from you. Good man.
You will talk to me in an appropriate manner, you maggot. Understand?
I talk to everyone the way they deserve.
Nobody's going to talk to me that way. Lock him up for the night and let him learn some manners.
I'm serving jail time. I know, right?
For love of God, what have you been doing?
That custodian Sebastian is really obnoxious.
He can be unpleasant, but in his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here, unlike you, the whole time. And anyway, mind your own business. God bless.
Woman! I served jail for you.
Henry.
Tell me more. All right.
Take care.
Okay, Semek needs, it's a purple herb.
Take care now.
Okay, I'm looking this up because I can't. I think I have it. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was comfrey. I'm pretty sure I have it. That's what I thought it was.
With any luck, I'll soon be feeling better. If you find the time, stop by to see.
Good luck to you.
Okay, who is next? Where the hell could Father Simon be? Well, Father Simon's up there. Supplies. I need to get supplies for the for them. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't put anything out, and I am very disappointed with it. Bro, there was one thistle here. Are you really that lazy you cannot? You know what? Just for that, there's a mint tax, and I'm taking half your crop. Screw you, bro. It was just one plant. One freaking plant. How do I get in this thing? This goes out. But where is this guy? Come on, mate. Get out of my way. I'm not crazy. It's in here, right? What time is it? Oh, he's just not up yet. That's why. The energy's down to the bone, and we have a ratte attorney that we can go in, but I'm not ready for that. Urban.
Good health to you, sir.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
You don't seem to think very much of him.
Well, of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm much obliged. You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau, in such a holy place, filled with knowledge?
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
Well, they say there's not much left of poor Procopius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know. But I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not planning some mischief, are you?
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You do that?
Bro, we ain't returning it.
Then I'd be very grateful to you. Good luck to you.
Is there a trough around here that we can clean ourselves? I'm gonna say there isn't. There's this
What am I doing
douchebag.
talking to a pauper like you?
I'm helping at the
Supplies.
infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Because I'll pay you.
For supplies? But of course.
I
That
swear.
will be-
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off. What do you say to this?
More.
Boy. There, have 130.
Yes. These things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it. Been a pleasure.
Okay, so that's done. Now we have to go over here and ask about the accident. Before that messes up, and then maybe we go into town. We can't sleep. We're just gonna be a pain. The brother Porter.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall pass.
I've been sent here from Talmberg. I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
That'll be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for construction.
Ah, then that's a matter of supply. You'll want to talk to the overseer. He knows more about that sort of thing. His study's right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way. God be with you.
This man just said, you can't do it. You can't go. Okay, here's a trough. You can't go inside. Oh, but by the way, he's up in the monastery.
I'm looking for whoever's in...
The construction's led by Master Builder Corel. You'll recognize him easily enough. He's the only one who doesn't look like a laborer. But if you want to talk
Oh,
to
he's
the
in the
overseer,
gatehouse.
Then he's probably in his study at the top of the stairs in the gatehouse.
Where would be the gatehouse? Really, he's over there? How do I go up? Here.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah, let's praise him if you don't screw this
I've come
up.
in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role, but I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of.
No, you didn't.
That's enough for me.
Thank
I
you.
had to do it.
I appreciate it. Who's in charge of purchasing materials for the construction?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery, but those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to the quality of stone. They had the red stone delivered from a long way off.
They take care of storage as well.
Yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes, it rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. But this time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained. They probably saw it as less work.
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Talmberg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past. Good luck to you.
Farewell.
Hey, who's there? Is someone there?
No, it's just your imagination, bro.
someone there?
Never! Come away! Come away! Curious.
Good health to you.
The Overseer sent me. You're to show me the place where the accident happened.
Like I've got time to spare to show you round. He should have done it himself. Why do you want to know, anyway?
Because of the Talmberg stone. If they really are delivering poor quality material, then there should be consequences.
I'd be interested in what kind. But I'm guessing the Overseer likes the idea of cheaper stone, right?
And have you noticed anything else going on?
Of course. It's a construction site. Things are always going wrong. The men are always complaining and the work isn't being done fast enough.
So it's just like any other building work?
Essentially, yes. Occasionally someone brings in bad wood or a man cuts off his thumb and blames it on a bad omen. And then there's all these rumors going round.
I'd be interested to know what the men talk about.
Who's been stealing? Which men from the monastery go to visit women? How the work's going? Normal things. It's only the talk about the curse that's not in the normal run of things.
Curse.
And then there's that devil's skull they dug up.
Who's stealing? Could someone be stealing the stone?
According to the rumors, everyone from the abbot and the custodian down to the lowest laborer. It's like with whores and dice. There's no protection against slander. And something gets lost here and there, that's true. But nobody stole any stone. There wouldn't be any left if every man here started helping himself.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You talked about the devil's skull.
I did. They say it was found in the hole dug for the foundation of the scaffolding. They moved it so it would do its harm elsewhere. But I wasn't there to see it, so I don't know.
And who might know more?
Shouldn't you be investigating the stone? Leszek's in charge of the scaffolding, so ask him if you really have to know. He might tell you something.
Where's the scene of the accident?
It didn't happen on the main site. It was at the outbuilding next to the church, right under the long stairs before the entrance door. Ask my assistant who's in charge there. You'll easily recognize him. He dresses up like he owns the place. Take care now.
I'll be with you.
And also with you.
I heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work. I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others wouldn't see. But rumors spread anyway.
And what was it that nobody was supposed to see?
What do you think? A demon skull.
Here. On holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there anything else there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
Okay.
And are you sure it was a devil's skull?
I know what I saw. I can recognize a human skull. And this one had horns. Like the devil. Besides, that thing gave off a diabolical stink.
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
I was taking it down to the river to throw it in. Only I dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows.
Oh
where it
my
went.
god.
I'll see if I can find it.
Take care now.
Can you tell me something about the poor wretch with the broken head?
Yadek, he was a decent person. You could rely on him. He was honest, went to church. Why do you want to know?
Did he have any enemies? Somebody who would want to...
Kill him? You think someone threw that stone block on his head? If you're looking for the culprit, then have a look at the stone.
Who's in charge of the place where the accident happened?
Me. I watch over everything here, and when necessary, I go to see my master. He's kept busy enough with the construction of the church.
And are you responsible for checking the stone?
Yes. We tested what load they could handle and how much they crumbled during dressing. But some of them must have been more weathered than we thought.
Where were you when it happened?
I'm not even sure. Somewhere else. I ran over when I heard the screaming, and they were already taking him away.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
No, I didn't. These things happen with great building works. It wasn't the first time, and God forgive me for saying it, but it won't be the last.
Okay.
There's even more of the bad stone up here. I hope the rest of it won't be falling on people's heads too. Just as I thought. There aren't any remains here.
Looks ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
Let's see what he found down here. I'm blind. What? What? I don't, what? I had to be blind. I'm blind. Right? Or I have to be looking right at it. Or I looked right at it. Numerous times. It's right there.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
Freaking blind. There's definitely.
The stone fell on him here. You can still see the marks. This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it.
So is the skull thing a extra thing of this?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a devil, just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake. God be with you.
Okay. I have questions.
My respect. God be with you.
The hell is this guy?
The skull is a fake. Someone fixed horns on a human skull.
But where would they get a human skull? And why would they do it?
Maybe to frighten the workers? Raise the price?
But that wouldn't help anyone. It had to be some idiot's idea of a prank. An idiot who was nearly responsible for getting a man killed. Farewell.
How far could he be away from this? Could he be inside the a blind? There he is.
You know the head they found near the scaffolding?
What about it?
Someone put it there on purpose. After they stuck horns on it to make it look sinister.
What a ridiculous thing to do. Who's responsible? And where did he find the skull?
I don't know, but I'll try to find out. Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him on the scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. I knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it. He doesn't seem the type to come up with something like that on his own. I'm planning to go and meet him. Will you come with me?
It will be safer with the two of us. I'll go.
Very well. We'll meet at night. If I'm not down at the bottom, then look for me at the top.
All right.
Okay. That's done. Dusk. After 21, we could get maybe some selling and stuff done.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Can we do something? What about this?
That's not.
Very well.
God be with you.
Can you show me?
Certainly.
Well,
You wore the straight. Okay. And what does this guy do? It's the same thing. Okay. Hmm.
take care now.
Hmm. Do you like nobleman everything? Hmm.
Let's have a word about the.
Why not?
Are we agreed?
It's not.
Oh, that's.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
I'm honoured that a knight. Are there any? Well, you're from Skalitz, ain't you? You must know Fritz and Matthew then. Them fella, and that's not all. There was one troublemaker around here not long ago. We dealt with him. He was selling some rat. The villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. That's all I can think of. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, where's the inn? I-29. Maybe I have to come up here? I can just sleep in one of these beds, right?
kill me. I'll tell you everything.
Who are you?
I'm just a worker here. He told me that if I take care of you, then he'll forgive my debts. I didn't want to, but he forced me to do it.
Who sent you?
It was the master builder's helper.
I knew it.
Young Smola.
What? He was supposed to be here as well.
He isn't. He went to the mill nearby when he found out Leshak was hiding out there.
Fuck. What am I supposed to do with you? You tried to kill me.
I was aiming to miss. On purpose. I wanted to scare you off and then say I missed. Don't kill me, please.
Fine, but I don't want to see you here again.
Thank you.
Get out of here. Alright, so we have to make it to the Miller's house.
What the hell are you doing? That's Leszek, isn't it?
Yes, it's him. I found him. And now I'm taking him to the Sawbones.
I'd say he's dead as a doornail. You killed him, didn't you?
Not at all. Look, he's still breathing.
Dobsy Yeri! Oh dear, did that happen?
Oh, I need my moves.
No, no. God! Take that! Here! Now you're done for.
Okay. Oh, a sword. Okay. And the other one's up here, right? And Father Simon. Let's just go like this. If we get intercepted, it's gonna be a bad time. But I just need to get up here as fast as possible.
What do you want? Get out of here before something happens to you.
Lads, to arms!
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You call that combat? Was it worth it?
You're going to cry now.
Yeah, I just need to get out of here.
What are you doing, you murderer?
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
I saw you looting the corpse.
I was looking for signs of life to see if I could help.
Uh-huh. And could you?
Unfortunately not anymore.
All right. I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. And what exactly were you doing here anyway?
What are you getting at?
You're carrying the murder weapon.
You won't prove it's the murder weapon, but I'll prove I know how to use it.
I know what happened. I won't leave criminals to roam the roads.
Oh, really? I'll tell you, if you try and pin something on me I haven't done, the whole fucking province will get to hear of it.
You're the killer.
All right, then. I did it. I didn't want to kill him. I just couldn't stop myself. There he is with money. You don't have to tell anyone. And
Get up here.
I'll be with you.
And also with you.
I see there's not much going on around here. So you've stayed here on your own?
Right so, all by myself. All the others were either killed by the humans or fled to Rattay.
I'm sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players, so when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. And it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The humans.
If it were humans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way to here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true enough. I saw the mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
Okay.
I don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rattay with some others.
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
Well, I don't know about Scallets, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Scallets parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true.
Enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
I can always ask. But I've really got no idea where to start.
I can help with that. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Scallets. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon. Father Simon. I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
Aye. I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
That's not a story I've come across.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him. If some heathen stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
Take care now.
a szar volt az? Beszarás! És pont amikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket. Az Istenit! Igen! Meggebek! Már visszaadod?
Come on.
Hát, ezt elkúrtad. A teremtési!
Was a bit of a difficult one. Ooh, that's a good find. Bro, these guys were kitted up to the bone. Okay, that's it right there.
God's blessings.
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I want to talk to him. That's all you need to know.
For a lad who wants information, you aren't being too civil about asking. Very well. What is it you want to know?
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
Yes, these things happen. What can you do?
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man, he took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time, and God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
What went on?
Nothing that hasn't. She was pretty.
Whoops.
Yes.
I said only she.
I'm very sorry.
Such.
And what happened to
the poor man?
What's going on there?
That's rubbish.
That's just. He was.
Where can I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
What's going on
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it.
Who's there?
I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think Simon
What's going on
does?
there?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
Hey, who's
I see.
there? Who's there?
Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths.
What's going
Mary's
on
cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right.
What's
Thanks. I'll be going.
Very good then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
Goodbye.
Hey, who's there?
God save you.
It may sound strange.
Father Simon? I last saw him when he was paying me damages. That was back when Mary was still with us. If you want to know something,
I understand.
Goodbye. What's going on there?
Yeah, I'm all the way up in Skalitz. I'm not going to get down to Rete. Also, isn't there like a... I don't have any more. Oh shit, they're right there. There's like 4 or 5 of them, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go around this. Accident here. Where's the accident? Is this part of the village still going over here? Oh, this was a part of Skelett's. Imagine there's no one over here. Right? Yeah.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently. I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Simon! Valerian.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is. Do you take me for a fool?
All right. Maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
I don't know. Imprisoning a warlock can be a dreadful mistake.
What do you want about? Didn't you say he was a priest?
He is, but he's also a warlock, a master of the dark arts. Do you think normal priests go hiding in the woods?
No, but...
Exactly. So if you don't want your eyes to boil up from the inside, your nose to turn into a twisted root, and your tongue into a toad, you better start to run. Now!
No, of course. No, we don't want that. We're very sorry. But if...
No ifs, no buts. Clear out of here.
Fine, fine. Just take it easy now. Hey!
Are you alright?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Oh,
I
what
got you,
happened
Father
to those
Simon.
wretches?
They're skulking around here somewhere.
Good God! Couldn't you scare them off somehow? I'm afraid they'll be back.
I'll see what I can do.
Just don't hurt anyone. Oh, thank you, my son. I was beginning to fear I'd never get out of here alive.
Times are hard when brigands roam the land and attack the defenseless.
But they didn't attack me. I saw them raiding birds' nests down by the path, so I took pity on them.
Which makes what they did all the more loathsome. That's no way to repay a good Christian's hospitality.
And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help feeling you didn't stumble across me by accident.
It's true. I've come to ask a favor of you.
Me? What on earth could I do for you?
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz is a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest. Any priest.
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given myself over to repentance.
I know your story, Father.
Then you know what I'm guilty of.
Yes, and I don't want to try to make light of it. Your conscience is your own affair, but I know that deep down you're a good man.
You don't know what you're saying. You don't know me.
But I know what you did. Many priests break God's commandments willy-nilly and aren't the least ashamed.
That doesn't absolve me of my sins. God's law is set, no matter how often it's violated.
You're certainly right, but the people need you. And forgive me for being blunt, but while you can leave the presbytery if you choose, it doesn't absolve you of your duty to Christian folk.
But I'm a sinner. I'm not fit to guide anyone. I'm unworthy to do so.
Priests, bishops, monks, abbots, they're all sinners. Even the Holy Father himself is a sinner. You've done your penance, and now your people need you.
You're probably right. It is my duty. At least for a time.
That's right,
until
Simon.
they find someone better.
As you say, once things are back in order, there'll be a new priest at St. James, and you can leave if you want.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back to St. James.
Thank you. Your parishioners will be very grateful. I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines must be purged, but even then he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
Do I know how to prepare it?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Give up?
Come on.
Here! Shit! Gah! Ah! Dear God!
Look what I've got. You'll love them.
It has to be around that side. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna have to do a full sale of stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that.
God be with you.
I found you a priest.
Really? That's wonderful news. Who is it?
The former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to return to live among you, at least for a while.
So you found him?
Yes. He was roaming the woods around here.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a priest, people will soon be back.
I hope so.
I've put together a small sum for a new piece. So I thought a portion should definitely go to you, as a reward.
I couldn't possibly take it. You'll need the money to rebuild the village.
As you wish, then. I shan't weigh you down with it.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here soon. Just don't you let him run off again.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed to you, Henry, and thank you for your help. God be with you.
I need to get down here and craft this. The monastery. No, Henry. Wormwood and sage. Oh. One worm. Sage.
I can't sleep again.
Okay. I need to grind the wormwood, so needs 2 wormwood. I need spirits, right? Yeah. Okay. Need spirits. No, Henry.
I can't. I just can't.
No, it has to be grinded, right? Grind. Okay.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
All right. So I need to take the sage. Yes, I know, Henry. Drop in the sage and boil for 1 turn.
Quiet.
How do I distill it? Hold on. What? Pick a file and use it on the still. Okay, so take a file. Now I need to.
I can't sleep again.
Then take this. What? Oh, when you. I need to stay sage and wormwood good. Not what I wanted to do.
For the love of God!
Tell me more. All right.
God bless.
Is that objective is not completely dead, right? Okay, good. That is actually one that I have to do. Damn it. Do I have to do that tourney? Yeah, I have to do that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's come all the way back over here. And look some of the building. See, there's a potion that'll give me my health, my
May I have your attention for a moment?
hold on, let me see. That won't work. Is there anything that could wake me up that I have?
What is it?
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, sir. A little amicable combat.
Why would I want to fight you?
An honor end, friend. For honor. For the thrill of combat.
Well, if that's how you look at it.
So, shall we cross swords?
That sounds interesting. But what shall we fight for?
Ah, so chivalry alone is not enough to tempt you.
No, sir. I'm drawn to more, glittering fate.
I see.
Ooh.
Well, why not? Let us make it more interesting then. I'll tell you what. I have a fine suit of armor, a horse and a sword I won at price. The horse and sword I can use, but the armor doesn't fit me well. I'll bet a piece of armor against a reasonable sum of groschen.
Okay.
All right. Why not?
I'm glad to hear it. Let's get to it then.
What? Bro, I knocked him out. There he goes.
The reward you've earned.
Oh, I thought I killed the man. I was like, I just did this guy dirty. But no. He's okay.